Schmidt. Schmidt.
Sqwincher Outdoors is brought to you by these fine companies: Rustic Timbers Furniture Company, Pinnager Chevrolet, Midwest Archery, Scotty's Trout Dock and Marina, Dixie Outfitters, White River Dive Company, Fourth Arrow Camera Arms, Winscent Vapor Scent Systems, Tops Camouflage, Hot Shot Manufacturing, Clear Target Archery Lenses, Bowtech Archery, Excalibur Crossbows, Victory Archery Arrows, Spartan Camera, Rax Bow Rack Displays, and Torch Eyewear. Thanks for joining us on this week's edition of Sqwincher Outdoors. This week we're going to take you to beautiful Table Rock Lake in southwest Missouri. Our own Tony Weldele will be joined by Tim Sainato and Michael Wahl. Together, these three guys have over 100 years of experience on Table Rock Lake, Lake Taneycomo, and Bull Shoals Lake. To have all three of them in the same boat today is going to be something special. Kick back and enjoy the next 30 minutes as they do some wintertime drop fishing with some quality Rapala lures. At the end of the show, we'll be sure to tell you how to get a hold of any of these three guys to book a trip on any of the great southwest Missouri lakes.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to Sqwincher Outdoors this week. As you can see, we're doing something a little bit different today. We're out on the water. I'm with my good buddy Tim Sainato, who's been a fishing guide on Table Rock for
44 years.
Oh my Lord. And Michael Wahl, he's also a fishing guide here in Branson, Missouri. He's going to do a little bit of camera work and fishing for us today. Tim said that the bite on Table Rock is getting pretty good. It's January, and that's one of his favorite times of the year to fish with drop shotting and deep fishing. What are we going to do today, Tim?
Well, we're going to use the Rapala jigging wrap and our Garmin graphs and just start hitting a lot of spots. This time of year, it's all about timing and getting on the right spot. When you do find them, they're usually piled up. So we're just going to do a lot of hopping around and hope we find an active school of them.
Well, it's January 5th and it's 60 degrees today, so regardless, we're going to have a good time on the water.
Yep.
You guys should learn a little bit of something today on how to catch a deep fish on Table Rock Lake, and hopefully it'll be a good time.
Full mouth. Mm-hmm. 50 foot deep. Take that little jigging wrap. Ow. Little one, but
he's a fish.
he's a 20.
You marking it?
Yeah, one right top. off that tree. He's looking at it. Oh, missed him.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
Guys, you hear me preach about staying hydrated all the time when we're in the tree stand, when we're hanging tree steps and putting all of our stuff together. When you're fishing, it's just as important to stay hydrated. The newest product from Sqwincher this year is Everlight. It comes in these neat little pouches, man. You can store them in your cooler. You can put them in a little packable cooler. They'll fit in just about anywhere. You can put them in your backpack. We're out here on Table Rock today in January, and we've been fishing for a couple hours. And yeah, it's not hot out, but you still get unhydrated or dehydrated, however you want to say it. Give this product a try. I think you're really going to like it. But you still, however you want to say it, but you still get unhydrated or dehydrated. But you still get unhydrated or dehydrated, however you want to say it.
White River Dive Company in Branson, Missouri is the ultimate resource for your diving needs. Whether it's your first breath underwater or you're ready to take your skills to the professional level. Being a 5-star instructor development center with qualified professional association of diving instructors and dive masters, let them make your next diving adventure fun and exciting and provide you with your desired certification. Ready to scuba dive? Table Rock Lake offers exceptional opportunities to spearfish and explore an abundance of wildlife. Don't forget, White River Dive Company is a full-service repair shop and ready to tackle your diving needs.
Scotty's Trout Dock and Marina is located on Lake Taneycomo in Branson Lakeside RV Park. Scotty's is a full-service marina and one-of-a-kind trout fishing experience. Not only can you catch a stringer of trout from area docks, you can also rent john boats, bass boats, or choose a pontoon from the largest fleet on the lake. At Scotty's, you can purchase live bait, fishing license, or rent tackle so that you're always prepared. If you're in Branson, find out why everyone's crazy about Scotty's.
Oh my goodness.
A little better one. Coming at you, Mike.
I'm going to get my bait out of your way.
Smallmouth.
Nice smallie. Really nice smallie, really.
Good one.
Boy, look how copper colored he is.
Nice one there. He's pretty, isn't he?
Nice one.
That size we've been catching all day.
Copper. You catch a fish. Feels pretty good.
Good one.
He was running up on me at first, then he decided to dive. Feels like a smallie.
How deep is that in 50?
He was about 60. Big old largemouth.
Largemouth.
Is it? You need the net?
Big largemouth.
You need the net?
Yeah, he can dip him up.
I don't want to lose him.
Reach down and grab him.
He's hooked pretty good.
He's just got that back
Grab him,
hook.
Maggie.
Yeah, you got the back hook in him. He can
Oh! He came unhooked and he grabbed him.
Nice largemouth.
Beautiful.
Now
All right, Tim, we're right on top of a pretty good looking bass. Oop, there's one.
There you go.
You got it, double?
There's a double.
Hey, Chinese fire drill.
Good one. That's a nice
Mine's a
spot.
spotted, man. What you got?
Yeah, they're about 50 right on top of them shad, aren't they? Oh, largemouth.
Nice.
Ooh, hey, my head.
Hit him? Got him.
Yeah. Pretty, isn't it?
You guys, it's January, it's late winter time. We had to hit quite a few spots this morning, and we didn't catch a lot of fish, and we just pulled up on this point, and Tim's got a little tree out here that he likes to fish, and they're stacked up here, so we're going to try and drop back down.
The key is the shad. We found a lot of shad, and the fish are actually on top of the shad. They're not underneath them. Shad are down 55 to 70 foot, and we're catching these about right at 50 foot. But that's a nice spotted bass and a largemouth.
Yeah,
So you catch all, and a lot of times you catch white bass in there too. So that old Rapala jigging wrap, they love it this time of year.
Well, I'm going to put these in the box. We'll get a picture of them before we're done.
Today's closed captioning is brought to you by Habitat Taxidermy, the official taxidermist of the Sqwincher Outdoors team.
Well, there they are again. Look at it.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
shad. Look at all them fish. You're right
Oh,
there.
oh,
They're all
oh,
over
he's
it.
on it.
There he is. Man, she had like 3 or 4 come up to it at the same time.
Yeah,
maybe.
Rapala wrap is definitely the key today.
Jigging wrap.
Oh, another smallmouth. Looks just
Yeah.
like that one.
Good smallmouth.
Hooked him right in the top of the nose.
See, we've got smallmouth, spots, largemouth. It's good fish.
Wintertime bass fishing, Table Rock Lake, man, it's 64 degrees in January, so any fish you catch today is going to be a good fish.
Yeah, they like these sunny days too this time of year. Those
Yeah.
deep fish, because they're 50, 60 foot deep, and sunlight really, really helps the bite. And today it was definitely later in the day because we've been fishing all day. We've seen a few, getting some short bites. Short bites mean they're just coming up and bumping it. But here we are about an hour and a half, 2 hours before dark, and here they go.
There they go.
The bite. Oh, you little. Well, you didn't hang around very long, did you? There's one. There's one.
Okay guys, on the Garmin graph, this is the Garmin 9, and this is pretty much a basic graph that anybody that fishes can probably afford this graph. And if you look down on the graph, you can see Tim's spoon, and as he lifted it up, a fish came up off the bottom. It didn't grab it, but there was a fish right there.
That's a fish right here. See him? My jigging wrap kind of got out of the comb, but there it's coming back. See, that's a fish. He came off bottom there and looked at it, came back up. There's my jig right there. Here he comes back. He's looking at it. Sometimes you just got to work them and work them, boy. When you finally get one to bite, then you can catch 3 or 4 of them. They are laying flat on bottom right now. You can see I raise it up like that and try to get one to come up. It's like playing a video game.
Hope he came up and looked at it again.
Yep, that got him to look. Oh, there they are.
There they are again.
There they are. Right in them.
There he is.
I mean, he went right down on it. Ooh, he ain't doing much. He's just heavy. There he goes. I like to, when I get them hooked good, I like to just pull them up steady, not real fast, because, you know, that's a lot of pressure difference to those fish.
As deep
Ooh,
as they
yeah,
are.
that's-
Oh man,
look at that.
another nice largemouth.
Oh, man, look at the belly. Boy, they eat good here, don't they? You can look at that graph and see that much shad down there. I mean, they've got so much to eat in these lakes. It's good fish. Old jigging wrap. I mean, a jigging spoon will catch them, but when the water gets cold like this, mid 40s, low 40s, that Rapala jigging wrap is the ticket. Good fish.
We like chasing big bucks, and getting where we need to be is not always easy. That's why we depend on Vinegar Chevrolet Buick GMC of Branson to get us where we need to go. Vinegar's friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will help you find just the right vehicle to get you on your way. And for the Sqwincher Outdoors team, that's back on and off the road. For a powerful pickup truck or a spacious SUV, go check out the huge inventory at Pinnaker Chevrolet Buick GMC of Branson. Rustic Timbers Furniture in Branson, Missouri offers only the finest quality of rustic furniture, unique decor, and one-of-a-kind taxidermy artwork. Whether you're looking for that perfect piece of furniture for your log cabin or ready to turn your present decor into a rustic dream, with hardwood beds, dressers, and nightstands, you can bring a touch of nature and wilderness to your home or office. And personalized pieces can add a touch of nature to any room. At Rustic Timbers Furniture, there's something for everybody.
Tell you what, Mike, we ought to be getting bit right here. Look at that.
Look at them.
We're out in 80 foot of water right now. These fish are down 50, 55 over the top of the shed. Right below me there.
Oh, he won't bump me. He'll come back. There he is.
Ah, double.
He come off.
You lose yours?
He come off.
That just shows you right there, man. Just boom, exact same time we both had one. Yeah, get one of those out of them. We got them fired up now. They're coming up out of that tree now. That's the thing, when you catch one of those other ones, they don't know that fish is hooked. They think he's feeding, so they all come out here to see what's going on. And your partner?
Another spot. Nice
Yeah,
one.
Good spot.
Chunky.
Mikey. Yay. You better catch up that one.
Oh, it come off again.
Yeah.
Here.
Pretty fish.
All right, man, we've had a really fun day on Table Rock here in January. Beautiful day, and my partner Timmy has been a fishing guide on this lake for years, and Rapala has been really good to him over the years, and we came out and tested one of their lures today. Tim, tell them a little bit about it, the people who have never used one.
Well, you know, when we're vertical fishing like that, you can catch a lot on spoons. We got the jewel spoon, stuff like that, but right now in this water is about, you know, the low to mid 40s. This Rapala jig and wrap. I mean, it was designed to fish through the ice. It's called an ice jig, and it's got a hook at each end and treble hook, but it's just a real subtle bait, and this time of year they'll bite that 5-to-1 over a regular spoon because you don't have to work it. You can just barely move it, shake your rod tip, but a very, very important thing when you're fishing like this is use fluorocarbon. Some people use braid with a leader, but when you've got 50, 60, 70 foot of line out, a lot of those bites, it's just the slightest tick, hesitation, a little pull. If you feel any of the above, set the hook. I mean, you know, that one smallmouth I caught a while ago just hammered it, but the rest of them, it just little tick. You set the hook.
Guys, it's wintertime, and you don't catch fish every time you go to a spot. We hit 7 or 8 spots and never even had a bite, and I was laughing. I'm like, well, this is going to be an exciting fishing show, about nothing. But Tim brought us over to a little secret spot, and wham, we caught 6, 7, 8 fish in
Good
5 minutes.
All good keeper fish, and you know, you definitely, another thing about fishing this is you've got to put a swivel. I put one about 12 to 14 inches above. Show them on there, Tony. This one I broke off, but it's only got about 8 inches on there. But you put a little barrel swivel in there, and it keeps that. These don't twist as bad as a spoon does.
No, they don't twist.
They don't, but still, you've got to have that swivel in there to keep it from twisting.
And you guys, those little hooks do not look like they could catch anything. I'm telling you, those are the two sharpest hooks of any fishing lure I've probably ever fished with in my life.
Yeah, yeah. And you can see in my deep fishing box, look how simple it is. I mean, it really, I just got this few things. I got 2 or 3 colors. One of them is called the Glow. It's chartreuse, mainly white with a chartreuse head. It's called Glow. The other one is a chrome blue, is what I like to use on these real bright days. And the other one is a Helsinki shad, which is it's got a blue back, a chartreuse side, and a white belly. I really like that one, but I use that one quite a bit. But really, that's, you know, they've got a lot of different colors, but for these deep, clear lakes like that, Bull Shoals, Table Rock, that colors right there is really about all you need.
Well, what do you think, man? You ready to head back to the house?
Yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a real good day.
Appreciate it. Let's get loaded up and hooked up and get on out of here. Well, not a bad sack for a wintertime fishing trip, man. I'm glad you guys came out and helped me out with Sqwincher Outdoors, and look forward to next time. Let's turn them loose and let them go, boys.
All right. Off they go.
Midwest Archery, located on Highway 13 in Springfield, Missouri, is not your average archery shop. The beautiful large rustic showroom is loaded with top brand products for bow hunting, bow fishing, and more, including a giant selection of compound and traditional bows, arrows, and all the essential accessories. Try everything out on the spacious archery range that is second to none. With established relationships with national dealers and brands, Midwest Archery has incredible prices on quality products online at MidwestArchery.com.
Dixie Outfitters in beautiful Branson, Missouri has become an annual tourist destination for family and friends. With dozens of colors in every size, custom tees are our specialty. Whatever your interest, we got you all covered. We've added a touch of the South to high-quality leather hand tool belts, wallets, knives, flags, and much more. Y'all come check out the General Lee and Roscoe's Patrol Car, signed by Dukes of Hazzard cast members, and be sure to check us out online at BransonDixieOutfitters.com.
Well, as you can see, Season 2 of Sqwincher Outdoors was one that we're not going to soon forget. And since we joined up with Habitat Taxidermy, we won't ever have to forget. We're going to have these trophies on our walls for years and years to come. We'll be able to share these memories with our family and friends, and we really appreciate you coming on board with Sqwincher Outdoors, man.
I'm glad to be a part of the Sqwincher's team, and I'm really excited about the future of our relationship. And I don't know that you guys will have a season quite like this to repeat next year, but I sure hope you do for my sake. But yeah, you guys have some beautiful heads here.
Tell us a little bit about your business and when you started, how long you've been doing taxidermy, and just give us a rundown of what you guys offer.
I'm located around Cleveland, Missouri, and I mostly focus on doing game head taxidermy. I do a few birds, turkeys, and upland game. Just continuing to learn. You know, taxidermy is something that you never stop learning. It's like whitetail hunting. You can never learn it all. I just continue to advance my training as I go along, and I'll always continue to do that. So, but right now, just mostly the whitetail shoulder mounts is what I focus on.
You guys, David's an avid bow hunter just like we are, and his attention to detail in his mounts is really, really good. Like I said, I've been bow hunting for many years. I've got a lot of trophies on my wall, and I'm going to be really happy to have one of his deer heads hanging right above my couch.
Yeah, Tony, I take a lot of extra time on them and put a lot of fine detail and add a lot of subtle colors back to them to help bring the life back to the mount. I do a lot of extra time thinning on the cape, and that allows the detail to show through the form, all the extra work I put into the form. So
Cool. Yeah, the memories that you're going to be able to have. Tracy's daughter killed her first deer ever. It's not the biggest deer you're ever going to see, but it's probably the best deer hunt that he's ever had with his child, and they're going to have that memory to share forever. 20 years from now, they're going to look at that deer head there, and they're just going to be able to remember that hunt like it was yesterday.
Yeah, and speaking of Tracy, this deer here is what I look for. I love to see a big, full swell, mature buck neck like he shot this year in Kansas. And one of the things I take pride in is making sure the customer gets the full size neck back on their mounts. I used to have taxidermists that it seemed like they weren't quite as big when we got them back from when we shot them. Maybe that was just in our mind, but I thin that cape down super thin so I can get the maximum amount of stretch back out of the cape, and I get it back to the original size or even sometimes a little bigger.
Nice. Well, man, we appreciate you having us on Sqwincher Outdoors. And if you guys want to find David, we'll put some of his information up at the end of the show. You can find him on Facebook. Obviously, his telephone number is right here. And reach out to him. You'll be glad you did. You'll have a mount that you'll be happy to share and show off to your friends for the rest of your life.
Thanks for joining us on the lake today. As promised, let's show you how to get a hold of any of these 3 top-notch guide services to book a trip of your own. Contact our own Tony Weldele at Rainbow Chasers Guide Service for a guided trip on Table Rock Lake, Lake Taneycomo, or Bull Shoals Lake. Call 417-294-7335. To book a trip with Tim Sainato Fishing Guide Services, call 417-335-0037. Or you can shoot Tim an email at reservations@timsainato.net. And Michael Wahl has it all at Branson Fishing Adventures. Call 417-598-3944, or you could visit Michael on his website at www.bransonfishingadventures.com.